Welcome back to Hung Over Hand Right. Chad, Clem, Dylan, Jonathan, and we're gonna start a series potentially reacting to old Tommy Toehold postmortems.
These are for the OG, triple OGs.
Yeah, if you're a new fan, you may not know what Tommy Toehold is, but
if you don't, you should be ashamed.
Even if you haven't been watching MMA that long, I think you should go back and watch some of these and reminisce. Because this playlist that we're gonna react to starts with UFC 177,
and he has them all the way until what?
This playlist got him all the way down to like 279.
God, I wish he needs to fire him back up, dude.
So we're gonna start with UFC 177. This was in
August.
Yeah,
Right.
August
30th,
2014. And this was at the Sleep Train Arena in Sacramento, California.
Hell yeah.
That's odd.
So the first thing we need to go to here is not who was on the card, but who was supposed to be on the card.
Look at that card, though. That's a good card.
You ready for this, though?
Let's hear it.
John Jones versus Alexander Gustafsson was supposed to be on this card.
Does that say fizzled?
That's exactly what that says.
It says fizzled.
Or
was this like some coke or something?
Jones probably got in trouble.
Doesn't it?
Oh, okay. It was rumored, but never. Okay.
Another classic case of John Jones derailing an entire fight card because of shit he did outside of the cage.
Ben Rothwell was supposed to fight on this one.
Another fizzled.
Yancy Medeiros versus Justin Edwards. Demetrius Johnson versus Chris Carriasso got rescheduled.
Completely different card.
Scott Jorgensen versus Henry Cejudo.
Wow.
Young Guns. Jorgensen.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then Joe Soto was originally going to fight Anthony Burchak. The crazy thing that happened on this card was Barao and TJ were supposed to fight. And Renan Barao had a medical issue. And this was after TJ had the big upset against him. Mm-hmm. This was supposed to be the rematch.
Wasn't that some weight cut shit out of Renan, I want to say?
Related to weight, yeah.
Dang.
So I'm pretty sure he did like an interview
so Soto had
after he couldn't make it or something like that. And he looked like dog shit.
Been there.
So it's just weird. So yeah, Joe Soto was supposed to fight on this card, and he got moved to fighting for the title, which is kind of odd to me. I guess if it's that short notice, and this was still kind of in the early days of bantamweight in the UFC, right. So maybe they couldn't just call some random guy, and there was no Dan Ige at this point.
They're like, "Hey Soto, you're fighting for a belt. How's that sound?"
Yeah,
awesome.
Congrats.
So yeah, then we'll go to the actual card here. We'll just go through like the notable names.
Lorenz Larkin, Derek Brunson.
Derek Brunson beat Lorenz Larkin.
Dude, I was a big Lorenz Larkin guy.
Yes,
his style
Dub
is
Monsoon.
Awesome. Yes, goddamn Damon Jackson.
Yeah,
still, that was probably his first stint because I think he's had 2 stints.
Yeah, this probably was his first one.
Yeah, he's only 9-1. He's like had damn near 30-40 fights, I think now.
Yancy Medeiros reverse bulldog choke against Damon Jackson.
A reverse bulldog.
A
bulldog's just like the
bulldog.
old school,
it's like headlock. So you got to be like from
North,
a front
south.
headlock, I would assume.
Why not just call that? Wouldn't that be just a front guillotine?
I don't know.
You're not a big reverse bulldog enthusiast?
No, I don't know what that is.
What kind of black belt are you?
Okay. Maybe that's where you do like a rear naked choke grip around the neck. Maybe that's what they're
from the
that.
front.
Yeah,
maybe.
Our new guy,
Diego Ferreira.
I'm a big Diego fan,
dude.
I like that guy.
He's 38 and still getting it done.
Yeah, you should have seen it. I'm sure you watched the fight, but you should have been there in person. He beat the shit out of the Polish guy.
Sick fucking fight.
Beat his ass.
Stripper Ramsey.
Yeah, he beat Stripper Ramsey, UFC 177, knocked him out. Betchko Hea beat Shayna Baszler. This was when
Shayna, the pro
they
wrestler.
were talking about the 4 horsewomen or the whatever.
Yeah.
Ronda.
Jessamine Duke, Ronda, Shayna, and who's the 4th?
Good question. I think Betch beat all of them except for Ronda.
I was a big Jessamine Duke fan too. Again, not very good. That's just how it is with me.
Was it?
I think once I become a fan of someone, like they're doomed.
You're
loyal
to a fault.
They're just destined for failure.
It was one of these names. It was one of these chicks, like Ann Caroline or some weird one that.
I just remember the 3.
Yeah,
there's Jessamine Duke right there.
She beat Jessamine Duke, beat Shayna Baszler on this card, and then went on to fight Ronda, and it didn't go good.
In a spectacular, crazy back and forth title fight.
Tony Ferguson split decision win over Danny Castillo.
Castillo was a tough fucker.
This had to have been right after Tough, right?
What year? 2014?
Yeah, this had to have been the early days. God, we gotta go way back for this one.
Wait, go up.
Go
You're
up,
at
I saw-
2012 now.
Oh, so not really that. I mean,
No, he'd been in UFC for a while.
Yeah.
Well, Ultimate Fighter finale, Tough 13, 2011. So this is 3 years after his Tough
yeah,
season.
still a split decision against Danny Castillo. That's
Danny was kind of a
he was
motherfucker.
good. He was good in WEC. And then TJ Dillashaw versus Joe Soto. So that's a pay-per-view. I mean,
That's
tough.
That'd be a hard sell nowadays.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
a tough one. Obviously, it
Do
was,
we think Dillashaw has been on some shit his entire career in retrospect? Or was it
I don't.
once he was at championship
Even if he
Caliber-
wasn't, he's got that shadow
making
of
championship
possibly-
money?
I think the weight cut was what pushed him into doing that. He was cutting so much weight that he had a hard time like training enough,
Mhm.
and he wanted to.
So you think
still
he was
train.
clean after the fact? He just did it for that 125 fight?
Oh,
Maybe his first few
after
fights
for
in the UFC, he was
sure.
clean.
He gets in trouble. He gets suspended. He was definitely clean after.
Wait. I thought he didn't piss hot until like several. It was that fight where he pissed hot?
It was
The
against
flyweight fight?
Cejudo, and he got knocked out in like the first round. And then
Okay.
Yeah.
So more than likely he just did it for the weight cut.
that's what I think. But obviously,
But like Chad said, that's going to follow you.
you never
forever.
know. All right, you ready for the video?
I love Tommy Toehold. Let's go. Let's do this shit. The intro's great. If it would fucking...
All right,
there we
shut
go.
the fuck up, you fucking baby back goofs. Let's get this thing started. The attendance tonight was 150,000.
Timeout.
We set a new
What's
record
the
for
sync
anything-
here?
So I think Hiddenbrow
Then he
fell
and
into like.
headbutted the scene?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I
I
thought.
think that's what it was. Clem, you've done something like that, right? Didn't you?
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, I
I
don't know if
did
that's a touchy
take
subject,
a
but
backwards roll out of a hot tub. It was a good
I'm
time.
just trying to relate to
Yeah,
you know,
relatable. Yeah.
sink, hot tub.
Damn.
Because I remember at the time we were like, okay, come on, dude. Did he actually do that? I think
Yeah.
he did.
I want to see the pictures of the blood all over the floor. I want to see it
But
all.
I think Clem's like further proof that it probably happened.
it can happen. Yeah.
I don't remember a whole lot from that. Actually, I remember waking up and there were like lights in my face. Apparently, yeah, I was having a bad time. Go to the hospital.
Thing that's ever been attended. The gate was $700 million. Dave Meltzer can suck it. Fight of the night goes to Henry Cejudo versus Wait. Submission of the night goes to whatever the fuck Nightmare Yancey Medeiros unleashed on the universe. That submission was crazy. He also set a record for most shoutouts in less than 10 seconds. That's what's up. And knockout of the night goes to Bathtub. Congratulations, you motherfuckers just got $50,000. And if you won on the main card, or your name starts with a Q, or you found Carmen Sandiego, you also went home with the Harley Davidson bike, a Fight Pass subscription, and fucking clown shoes signed
Dude,
by
that
James
was their
Cody.
thing, was
Who's
giving
got
them
the first
Harleys.
fucking question? Dana, Harry
Get back to
Potter,
that.
No shit, right?
MMAmuggles.blogspot.org. What do you say to people who maybe didn't want to get the card because the main event got switched? There weren't
Yeah.
that many people who knew
Goes
Joe
from Gus
Soto.
Jones
there were lots
to
of last minute changes, etc.
Soto.
They
Supposed
can
to
go
be-
fuck
I mean,
themselves in the
Again, I don't know when the Jones Gus thing didn't, like when it was off. It may have been like way before.
Right.
But I mean, if you had Gus Jones and Barao Dillashaw at the top of a pay per view, that's a good one. At
That's,
that point.
Oh, yeah.
That's doable for sure.
face. Respectfully, this is fighting, okay? It's two people punching and kicking the shit out of each other. If you don't want to watch that, you suck at being a human being. We're designed to fucking love this shit. There is something wrong with you if you don't like fighting, and your whole fucking family should be ashamed of you. If you didn't want to watch UFC
Should be ashamed of
177,
you.
go to UFC.com, click on the tab that says, I fucking suck at life and I shouldn't be loved by anyone, and you'll be taken directly to a streaming video of The Notebook. And you can watch that and cry because old people can't remember shit. Fuck old people and fuck you. Next question. This question is for Bathtub. Hi, Bathtub. You had a big win over him
question
around
is
this
for
weekend. I know a lot of people doubted you going into this fight. Do you think you've finally proven to the naysayers that you're a legit contender in this division?
Nothing.
Holy fuck.
He's a fucking bathtub, guys. martialarts.dragonballz.oceans11.tumblr.com. With such an amazing performance by Betch Kohea, do you think this puts her in the title picture for Ronda Rousey? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've never seen anything like that. She looked like E. Honda doing that 1,000 slap thing in Street Fighter 2. Yeah, that was fucking nuts. That shit was bonkers. But you know, of course, I just got a text from Ronda. She's already ready for the fight. She texted me. She said, I'm in the parking lot fighting Kat Zingano for the Bantamweight title. Send Betch out here next. She said she's gonna armbar her whole body. I don't even know what the fuck that means, but it sounds terrifying. Yeah, she's fired up. She's got visions.
Question for TJ Dillashaw. TJ,
Vision.
Armbarring her
media,
entire body.
What's your least favorite question to have to answer?
So Tommy Toehold,
TJ's voice.
every Tommy Toehold video that has TJ Dillashaw, he's like a baby.
Yeah.
He's like his dad's Uriah Faber, and
I hate when people ask me who I want to fight next because, you know, I just got done fighting someone and I want to take a break and play Legos and watch SpongeBob. And the last thing I want to do is think about fighting other people because I want to play with Legos and watch SpongeBob.
TJ, follow-up question. Who do you want to fight next?
Fuck you.
Let's got it.
Dana, Jacob Delafries, Facebook.com/cockringmma. GQ recently named you 8th sleaziest
Cockring
figure in
MMA.
sports, right in front of Lance Armstrong and right
God.
before War Machine.
That
Does
should have been our
perception
fucking
bother
name.
you?
Listen,
Cockring
I could
MMA.
videotape
Cockring
myself
MMA.
taking a shit and post it on YouTube and reach more fucking people than GQ magazine. Who the fuck reads magazines anymore? I got a magazine for you. It's called Hey GQ. Shut the fuck up, you fucking
so I don't know. Was that real?
I don't know.
That might be like a real article. It was like 10 sleaziest figures in sports or something, and
Dana made the
they
list.
said he was like right before Lance Armstrong.
Probably. Well,
Dana?
That's what they said.
Damn.
I bet that was a real article.
And you know what? Nobody would fucking read that either because it's a fucking magazine. This thing came around a couple years ago called the internet. Nobody wants to pay for 250 pages of men's cologne ads and pretentious assholes dressed up in suits that nobody can afford. Go fuck yourself, GQ magazine. You've got murderers and rapists on that list, and then a guy who says fuck a lot. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Drive home safe and don't watch The Notebook. It fucking sucks.
His impressions are pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, they're not, like, spot on, obviously, but the shit that he says is fucking great.
He kind of, I mean, I don't know if this could be a good or a bad thing depending on who it is, but he kind of sticks with he puts somebody as like this thing.
Right.
And then he sticks with it. Like Stipe was always Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yep.
And Shogun was Bane from fucking The Dark Knight.
Yep.
And he sticks with the character thing. But, shit, I don't know. What do we think? What do you think of this card?
It's like we said before, it's a tough one to sell.
Sounds like some shit that would happen, like, today.
I bet it was
Like
a pretty good card.
Everything get canceled.
Yeah.
I feel like TJ beat him in the 5th round, by the way. I mean, took 5 rounds to do it.
Last minute replacement for a title shot.
I thought Joe Soto was
Habib
kind of
couldn't do that when
sick for a while.
Hold up.
I mean, one of the best nicknames on the planet. One Bad Mofo.
Joe Soto.
Yeah.
Joe One Bad Mofo Soto. That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
Dang, his last fight was in the UFC.
And in 2018.
Yeah.
So he just hung it up, huh?
Yeah, and he was in, remember Tachi Palace fights?
So hold on. He didn't win a fight since losing to TJ. Okay, I lied.
No,
There's
yeah.
3 more right there.
But I think he was in Bellator before this. Yeah.
Joe Warren, Bellator
Yeah,
lost.
shout out.
Early Bellator.
Yeah.
Bellator won, in fact.
Holy
God,
shit.
the earliest.
The earliest of
Fought
Bellators.
Wilson Hayes in 2009. We saw Wilson Hayes in Kansas City lose to DJ.
Yeah.
Well,
Along with everyone fucking else.
Yeah. What else? Any last thoughts on that?
No, I just find it hilarious that everyone thought she was hot shit for a second, and then she just went on to.
If you're getting knocked out in the first round by Ronda Rousey, you're fucking terrible.
Oh, I agree.
I mean, that's just all there is to it.
And Betch had a gigantic ass. Way off topic.
Yeah.
She had like a huge ass.
But not like in a good way.
No.
No, she was.
Like a big softball looking ass.
This is super side note. Probably shouldn't say this, but I'm pretty sure I remember her on Ariel's show one time or some interview talking about how guys from Brazil, when she was fighting in Brazil, would like, this was before like cell phones and iPhones and shit. They would like physically put like dick pics by her hotel door or like slide them under her door. and shit.
That's
God.
great. Yeah.
Wow.
That's incredible. With a name and an address on the back.
They're headed to the store to get it printed out.
Can you imagine being there at that 1 hour photo or something? And
Yeah.
the guy's like, so what do you want to
You'd
get?
have to stand
Yeah.
out. You'd have to like get a fancy
I'd like
frame.
doubles of this.
I need a
please.
10 by 12
Tape
of
them
my
together.
dick.
You have to get like a fancy frame and shit. Autograph the front.
A fancy frame.
You have to stand out, dude.
Yeah,
There's 17 others. I gotta have a nice frame.
I don't have the best dick, but I got the best frame.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm well.
If
thought
I was
out.
Betch, I would take into consideration the presentation.
Sure. Yeah. He's thoughtful.
A lot of thought went into this. Yeah.
Yeah.
The size doesn't quite stack up, but the thought was there.
Yeah.
I appreciated the effort.
He cares.
All right. Well, on that note, we're
I
gonna.
hope to God that is true, dude.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Holy shit.
I could be making that up, but I don't think I am.
Everyone mail in your dick pics to Betch.
Yeah.
Go ahead. For old time's sake.
Just to reminisce on 2014, you know,
She just gets flooded with just cocks.
dick pics. I mean, everyone watches this show, so they're probably
Just
probably
a
gonna be
manila
problem.
folder like this fucking thing of
Right.
dick pics. Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for watching at
Oh
HR
my
Podcast, Instagram,
God.
at Hunger Man, right, TikTok, and we'll have a playlist of all these Tommy Told videos. So go watch the rest of them. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Later.